have one palette that I want to share with you tonight. This is by Benefit, and it is the Cabana Glama palette. This is basically intended for when you have that nice summer tan, because of course our skin's going to look a little bit differently when we have, you know, that summer glow. I know that I need to start on my tan for the summer. Anyway, so this was really inexpensive, actually, I think, as far as other palettes are concerned. This was, I think, $19 at Ulta. So, and they're there right now. So if you go, you know, anytime after I post this, I'm sure that they will be there. So it's kind of meant to look like a postcard. It's got kind of this vacation postcard theme. And when you open it, it's got this little pamphlet, and it has, you know, little postcards. And it actually tells you about each of the products and kind of, that's upside down, each of the products and how to use them. Like it says which shade of the eyeshadow is the highlighter and the lid and the crease, you know, things like that. So that's great if you want that. And then it has a big mirror. Let me kind of put that up here. The thing that I don't really like about it is that I don't know what everything is, because it has this little plastic clear thing. And this actually says what everything is. Like it says the bronzer's the Hoola bronzer, and then it gives you the names of the eyeshadows. But when you take that out to actually use the palette, you don't know what it is. So I'm like saving this thing, I guess, so I can remember the names of the palettes, or of the things in the palette. Okay, so let me hold my brushes in. I hate when they fall. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of show you each item. The first thing it has is the Gorgeous, Some Kind of Gorgeous in medium, and it's supposed to be kind of like a concealer. It's way too dark for my skin tone right now. Of course, this is meant for tan skin, and I'm not tan at the moment. I tried this on the other day, and it was way, way, way too dark. So I'm hoping I can get a little more use out of that once I do get a tan. But I am happy because I actually thought about buying this because I like Benefit products, but I didn't want to buy the full-size version, and I'm actually really happy that that was in here, and I can try it out to see if I actually like it. So I'll have to update you on that. Next to that, it has right here, it has a pretty good size amount of the Hoola bronzer. Now, I like their little box of powders, but I think for the Hoola bronzer, I think it's like $28, which is $10 more than this whole palette, which is why the palette is the way to go, because you can sample different products and you have a good size amount to actually see if you like it or not, but you're not paying $28 for that, $30 for this. You know, it really adds up. So I go with palettes all the time, and then if I find something I love, I'll actually spend the money on the full-size version. Okay, so it's got the Hoola bronzer, which everybody loves, and it's got the little Hoola bronzer brush that goes with it. These are great for, you know, contouring or whatever, because they can kind of get in narrow spaces. And it has 3 eyeshadows. I have to look at this thing to tell you what the name of them are. Okay, so the highlighting shadow is Peach Fizz. The one in the middle is called Bronze Buzz. And the darker shade is called Cocoa Pizazz. So let me actually swatch those for you. Okay, so this one, of course, is Peach Fizz, the highlighting shade. It's very sheer. It's not my favorite highlighter. I like the Mary Luminizer as a highlighter by The Balm, but it works well with the other shades. This one here on the middle is the Bronze Buzz. That would be for your lids. And this one right here is for your crease. That is the Cocoa Pizazz. I really like these two. And like I said, the Peach Fizz, it goes well with them. But it's very sheer, so I don't know. I don't really like it that much as a highlighter, because when you put it on, at least with my skin tone, as you can see, I mean, it just totally blends with my skin. You really can't tell I have it on. That probably will look a lot better when I'm tan. So this is probably not the right time for me to be reviewing this. Then underneath the eyeshadows, let me get this out, being difficult. It's got just a little eyeshadow applicator, which I don't use that. I use brushes for shadow. And then it's got the Posie tint, which I was also excited about because I wanted to try this, but I didn't want to spend the money. So if you're interested in trying any of these products, not palettes, go buy the Cabana Glama palette because it has all of these much loved benefit products in it, and you can give them all a try for under 20 bucks. So, okay, so it's got a little bitty Posie tint, which is their light pink tint. It's lighter than the Cha-Cha tint, I think is what it's called. It's got the little applicator, and this can be used on your cheeks. You just kind of put a line and rub it in, or on your lips. I tried this on my cheeks. It was too sheer for me. Since I am fair-skinned, I don't have color in my face. You know, I just look really washed out sometimes. So I need a really, you know, kind of blush that pops. So it was very sheer. I didn't really care for it. But I'm glad I got to try it instead of buying it and hating it and spending a lot of money. Okay, so just one more time, here's the palette. You can try the Posie tint, you can try the eyeshadows, and you get a really good amount of eyeshadows, and you get a really big amount of the Hoola bronzer. This is 4 grams of the Hoola bronzer. I'm going to have to check and see how big the full-size version is, but it's quite a bit of the bronzer, and I mean, everybody loves that. So, some kind of gorgeous Hoola bronzer, a trio of eyeshadows, and the Posie tint, and it comes with all the applicators that you need. So, I just got this, so I'm not that, you know, experienced with it yet. So, if you buy this, let me know what you think, because your opinions are I can't talk today. Your opinions are important to me. It's by Benefit. They have it at Ulta for $19. I'm sure they have it at Sephora too, or somewhere else. But that's where I got mine. And of course you get your bonus points for buying at Ulta. And I actually got a haul from Ulta using my Platinum Plus points, or whatever they're called. And that I will show you guys as soon as I get it. So I just want to show you kind of what's in this. I like it. I am not in love with it, but I don't have the right skin color right now since I'm not tan yet to get the full effect. So I'm going to make sure I use this throughout the summer before I really make a decision on what I love and what I don't love. So thank you for tuning in, and comment, rate, subscribe, contact me, let me know what you think, and have a good evening.